More on the exhale in yoga. Yeah. Which is the letting go, which is the detox, and that's why we focus on it. Really, really, it's the spirit of the practice, it's everything to the practice. So if there's one thing you do today for the next hour, is to be very conscious of your exhale relationship. The Ujjayi, victorious. Inhale, and then exhale. Try to slow it down, because it should be nice and slow. The exhale. Again, fourth time. Inhale, and yeah, ready for your last time. Open inhale, and exhaling through. At this time we go out if we can. Inhale, just watch your name here, good job. And then down, release, and back. So the activeness is on the inhale out, exhale, surrender, flow, and back. Bravo. Inhale, third time, fingers, thumbs strong. Exhale, surrender, release, and back. Fourth, inhale, and exhaling, centered. Last time. Inhale, and exhaling back. Okay, upper body, continue what we've done maybe every day. Right arm, this one. I said to sort of do it after you brush your teeth, maybe. Just first thing, focus on the length of your tricep, because really this is easier than your shoulder cuff. And looking behind the ear or the head is what you're striving for. Yeah, nice stretch. You know, you can touch the muscle so you can feel it, and then get into the left shoulder cuff. You know?
Okay, I'm a long way off.
That's why I just did this first. You know? Just the movement, you don't have to be. Left, and be aware of your relation. You know, I really get into, feel the muscle. Yeah, do what you can. And just really, behind the ear, the head. So know that if it's not, you know that the length, if it's not, so it's like, you've got a short tricep length. Some people are really back, and then it's right. You can just start to, jiggle, wiggle your way, being aware of the different sides. But just this movement in itself, just that is amazing for the 2 weeks. It'll be really different. Exhale, release. Okay, for the sake of it, let's do the opposite now. The right starts first down. Normally we did up. So now, and let's take our time. Help yourself with your left arm if you can. Don't obviously dislocate yourself. Be gentle. Don't pull yourself out. But just maybe help yourself a bit. And see. You see what I'm getting now? Yeah, so breathe into it, but don't push. Shoulder cuff rotate. It's a nasty member of the family normally. Yeah, it's, So, but again, great exercise to do. Yeah, exactly. Good job. And you're holding. And then da-da-da-da-da-da. Exactly.
How long should you hold it for?
Not long.
Not long.
No.
Count to 10 or something.
5.
And then let it go.
Yeah.
And then repeat it.
Yes.
How many times?
3 or 4, 5. Yes. Yeah. Nice way to work. Yeah. Be aware with the other side, left, be aware with the joint layer of your body. Not muscle layer, but joint. Joint layer really gets deep penetration when you hold it longer. So definitely with holding these poses, it can be really intense. So I wouldn't hold it for long. No. Repeating is better to do it. So, and that, yeah, because it can be intense. And you don't want to push with the joints. Okay, so we did that. Next one with the joint layer, upper body opening. The movement of just, we're not dealing with even the arms right now, it's just out, open, and you could exaggerate, relax, normal, out, so you know the difference between back and normal, slump. Slumping is exaggerated, but you know the difference between going back and maybe otherwise normal. Yeah, because most of us are walking around a bit slumped with our posture. So great exercise is funny and strange, but to walk around the house like this. You know, spend some time. We're very forward orientated with our lives. Everything's future, future, future. What am I doing? Lunch, afternoon. It makes us very, you know, we're not really moving back. Yeah, so it's great to program, you know, walk, again, another great exercise. Spend some time like this. And you don't even, you see, I'm not really getting into my arms yet. I'm just getting into that relationship of my joint moving. And then if you want to exit, then you can release it. You don't have to hold for long as well, because it can be, then you can get back into it. Clasp, grasp really well. And then maybe start to think about the next step if you want, which is to start to raise the arms. And we had that younger lady here in the first couple of days who was super duper. We had a young one. She was Miss Flexi. She would be 90 degree, which is considered normal. So know that, yeah, 90. Yeah, and you can put your head down. You don't want to do your torso, but you can put your head to kind of out of the corner of your eye. It's probably harder than the previous ones. Really good ones, really opening up tight chest and shoulders. All your trapeze is getting blood press. It's a great one, but challenging. Yeah. No, a great everyday one as well. Okay, exhale, release that up. We did say spinal therapy. Next, work your space back and forth as you can. We are separate the feet maybe a little bit to be grounded. We are going to the right side around. You could actually turn your head to the right. Yeah. Work your space. Try to start. Let's do it again. Start here straight. Yes, everyone start here. I'll break it down again. Start this way. Oh yeah, you do. Okay. Turn the head to the right, then follow your right hand as you twist around. You can get straight. Some of you may go beyond. Be aware of your hip, knee, stomach relationship here.
So they have to stay straight?
Yeah. Well, they're twisting, but they're not getting, you know. So you're following, they're twisting. They're not staying straight. No, they're twisting. Easy one for you, darling. Yeah, they are twisting. Everything, they're not becoming unbalanced. And then slowly bring it back. You can follow. Very good one for the gaze as well. Then look straight ahead again. Look to the left hand, fingers, and follow. You can stay at 90 here, keep everything in gap, or you can go beyond. Left arm, twist. Really try to feel it between the knee, hip, and stomach. It's quite intense, huh? It's a really great one for the spine. We are laterally twisting the spine. Lateral twist. Exhale, bring it back slowly and drop the arms down. Okay, bring the hands to the chest and now do it again. Twist. Maybe look out the corner of your eye at your right shoulder and twist and see if you can look as far away to the glass windows there. So the more exactly looking over your right shoulder to the glass windows. So the more you look, the more you're getting into that lateral twist. Exhale, slowly bring your gaze back. Really good for the nervous system, spinal fluid. Other side, left. You're slowly turning the head over the left shoulder. Twist. Look as far as you can. This time you'll be trying to look at the guns on the wall. I think that's what they... Inhaling up. Horizontal would be folding forward. I'm doing it for the back more than the legs. Low as you feel you can go. Some of you will get to the floor. Now, if you don't get to the floor,
We straight legs again.
straight legs. Yeah, really straight legs. If you don't get to the floor, hold on to the legs here. So I'm doing a modified version. Wherever you are, I'll hold my knees. Now, inhale, look ahead. This is important. So basically, you should be able to see me. And stay there. So this is your lower back, sacroiliac, as much as it's your legs. Yeah, so ideally you should be breathing in, breathing out, looking at yourself in the mirror. We don't have. Hold on to your legs for support. Yes. Now bend the knees, cut the stretch, bend the knees. Slowly come back up, slowly. We don't want head rush. And let's do it again, no arms this time. Take your hands on your thighs and crawl yourself down. Now wherever you stop, so if maybe some of you will be at your knees and that'll be maximum for you, bravo, that's fine. Keep the legs straight and obviously watch your back. And then inhale, look ahead. So we're really trying to be flat back, looking ahead here. So we're lengthening out the spine. I definitely say again, do less here. Don't be ambitious to get to the floor. You can see me, I'm at my knees. But man, I'm pushing up through my back. Yeah, it's best to have the integrity of the spine than the compromising legs. And then bend the knees, cut the stretch. You probably feel that through the legs too. And just come up. Shoulder rolls. Just exactly. So this is all spinal therapy so far. How many ways can we get into the back? Many. And then forward. Okay, let's take left hand to the chest, right arm up, and then slowly see if you can do little pulses, bringing it back. So now we're kind of getting into the shoulder blades and thoracic cavity, mid-back. Try to feel that sort of, yeah, and then slide it down. Other side. Right hand to the heart, left up. You know it's by the ear. See if you can get it back. Yeah, good job. Just being aware of that relationship. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. A lot of the time this can be quite hard because a lot of people have tight, T shoulder region versus their lower. Be aware of the relationship between your lower back and your upper mid back. Okay. Now, let's go into both. We can bend our knees here. It takes a little bit of pressure off the lower back. So soften the knees and both. You can start with shoulder height and then start to bring yourself up. I say maybe at this point you want to squeeze. So I know that my hands are by my ears, but I kind of want to go beyond that. Good job. Bravo. And you can do little pulses. See where you are. And just know, well, there's my ear, my arm is back, Yeah. And bend your knees too if you wish. Yeah. Good job. And then release it out. Feel the back, feel where. And maybe just to release the lower back, I would say bring the right knee up here. It releases the lower back. Balancing. Yeah, you can hold up people. Try not to sabotage your neighbour. Hold on to the columns if you need to. Yeah, good job. And release down, other side. Yeah, hold on to the column if you need. Lift up, bring it as high up. It is a hip opener, yeah? But I'm doing it ready for the lower back. Yeah. Obviously it's a balancing pose. Release. Okay, continuing back. We are triangle series. Right leg again is coming first, forward. And legs are straight, arms are toe. Okay, exactly. Now we're just coming into this kind of hinging, and I'm going to do that a couple of times. So we're going like over and back, legs straight. Yeah, don't go down yet. We are over, almost like you want to touch, hold my hand. Reach me, reach you. and back. So yeah, you're hinging from that lower back hip. Over and back. Good one for the lower back. And over. Yeah, try to keep yourself straight here. And back. One more. Feel the movement. Over. And now we're going to go down. Now again, don't be too ambitious. Keep the leg straight wherever you are. And breathe. Okay, so just be aware for a moment. Take your left hand for a moment and just put it on your waist. Put it on your hip. So left hand is here. And focus on really the right hand. It's on my leg. Where, how low can I go? Step number one, here I get into steps. Number one would be on the leg. Have your blocks handy maybe. Number two would be right hand on the block. Or fist to the floor, and we're going outside of the foot. So just be aware. And then the next step would be flat. Flat.
That's ambitious.
Yes. Right, now if you feel comfortable here, I know, yeah, come out of it if you need to, stay in it if you can, go back into it if you can. If you feel comfortable here, the next step would be raise the left arm. Don't lose your balance. And ready? Exhale. Bend the knees. Take a breather. Hand on the leg maybe, wherever you want to get out of it. And then slowly just come up. This is another video that I have to make because it is really another everyday, 4 times a week pose. It's a foundational pose for the body as well. So when I learned yoga, 27 years ago, whatever, this one was something I did every day in the beginning, every day, until I mastered it. It was really important. Okay, left leg is straight ahead, other side. So really we're just getting into this kind of axle. Over, you try not to go down with your back. Over, which is strength through your lower back, and back. Over and back. Now we could link the breath. It would be an inhale, fingers strong. Exhale. Oh, good job, everyone. Inhale, good breathing as a group. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach over, go beyond your means. Exhale, back. This time we go down, take it easy. Inhale and down. Again, take it easy. Don't, just leg is straight. And if you want to, again, put your right hand on your body for now, right hand on the waist. Focus on how low you can go with the other left hand on the leg, or block or fist to the floor, outside. Yeah, and then maybe, think about then extending the right arm up. Really, it is a foundational pose. You get the legs, you get the spine, you get so much going. Legs come up somehow, some way, doesn't matter how. Don't want to see it, don't want to know, just come to the top. Okay, now unfortunately I want to just do it again. I want to repeat it because it's just so beautiful. Second time, right leg. Right leg again, second time. Or maybe you'll be a bit of a, improvement. maybe just for ease. Just do the right leg if you can.
Right leg, that's your left leg.
Okay. Yeah, let's all keep together as the class, all the same side. Inhale over, and then we're going to go down. And exhale down. Just be aware of where you are. Don't compromise the leg. Keep it straight even if you have to hold your knee. Fantastic. Go as low as you feel you can and then open up. You want to get to the point where this is a piece of cake, where you can have a conversation, cup of tea. This is really, and this preps the body. It's a preparation pose. Exhale, bend the leg. Bend it so you cut the stretch. Slowly come up here, just aware of head rush. Slowly to the top. Okay, left. Nice and straight, ready to go. Arms engaged. Just look at your back arms and so, yeah. Inhale, over, straight leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, open up your right arm as you look at your thumb. Looking at your thumb. Yeah, looking at your thumb. So you yourself can see your lines. My teacher used to say the last little bit of what you're reaching for is where the... And be aware if you can't get your arm straight, that's about your T vertebrae as well, thoracic cavity. Blockage in the thoracic cavity. Good job, everyone. Exhale, release. Bend the leg, front leg. Slowly come out. Okay. Lower back strengthening, balance as well. So use your arms as balancing poles. Right leg is first. Watch out, because there's balance involved. Bring the right leg around. And slowly, you can soften the leg you're standing on, the left, yeah, I know, do it slowly, or you'll fall down. So again, first step, right leg is raised. Second step, it comes around. Prepare, hold the column. Third step, you can again soften the leg that you're standing on, left leg. Third step, slowly coming into. Everything is really engaged here. Foot engaged, flexed, arms strong. So you're really getting into your lower back. Yeah, be aware of that.
Is the back kept straight?
Say it again.
Is the back kept straight or are you bending over? Keep your back straight.
The back is straight. Yeah, no, you're not bending the back, no. Back straight. Yeah. Yeah. Okay? And you're not touching the floor, everyone. You're here. Parallel.
Oh, God. It's a bad test.
No, it's not really. And exhale. But it's a really good one for strengthening your lower back. So what am I talking about when I talk spinal therapy? A lot of people think, oh, flexi backs. No, there's lateral twisting with your spine, there's horizontal twisting with your spine, but there's also back strength, which we forget. The strength of your lower back, not just your flexibility. Yeah. So it's nice to know the both relationships.
It's quite easy to roll it, isn't it, when you're...
Yes, it's quite easy to do that, but ideally you want to be shoulder, square. Let's try the other side. So the first step really is just to raise the left leg, and really this is absolutely phenomenal physiotherapy for your right ankle. So anyone dealing with ankle injuries, which I work with, just them holding their own body weight on their right ankle is physiotherapy. Just that is incredible for the body. Then this next step is to take it around. Yeah. And then slowly, do it slowly, and you are looking down. And just be raise the leg, flex the foot, engage the glutes. Real gluteus maximus engagement here. Breathe. And when you're ready, exhale, release out. Okay. Let's go to the floor. I want to continue. Roll your mat if anyone has sensitivity to their knees. You know what I mean? Some people do. I don't, but hey, you may. Lower back strengthening again. Here we go. Left knee to the middle. So we're like a triangle. 1, 2, middle. Right leg is raised. You can see what we're getting into here. Same thing you just did standing. Obviously, watch your neighbours. Some of you are very, very close foot to face. I suggest, some obstacles there. And we're looking down, and really, you can look behind. You don't want to be too high. No. You don't want to be too low. You want to be perpendicular, parallel to the floor. And look down. And really, you're holding that and breathing for 10. You're not too high, lower than you. Low, low, low. Parallel to the floor. Oh, unless you're holding the wall, yeah, exactly. Okay, and 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Just be aware of how that feels. Change right knee to the middle. And
where should you put the facing down?
the right foot relaxed. Yeah. You mean the foot in the air? Flexed.
Flex.
So that's facing
Facing down.
Yeah.
Pointing down.
Yeah, flex, which is engaging your gluteus maximus again, yeah.
Yeah.
Always flex, most of the time with yoga, there's a couple of poses that aren't. Flexed, engage, yeah, real active kind of quads, hams, glutes. Look down, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, raise the leg, some of you, 9, you got it, and 10. Be aware of how that feels. Okay, for the sake of it, let's add the hips to this program. Left knee again in the middle. Now we're going into kind of like a hydrant. We're going out. And now we're not going to touch the right leg down. We're going out and in. You don't have to be, intense with this. You can just be out and slightly. Out and in. Out in. And we count 7 more. Out 3. Out 4. Out 5. Out 6. Lift it. 7 and in. 8. Lift it and in. And 9. Lifted it in, and 10, lifted and in. And just for a moment, come back, knees down, release, just be aware of how that feels. Now, with that, you may notice it's the opposing hip that's getting some of the work, which is the way things are, but it's a hip opener. Other side. Right knee to the middle, and the left we're doing. So we're going lift it high as you can. Yeah, and then bring it in. High as you can. Yes, and bring it in. Number 2. Out and in. 3. Up and in. 4. Up and in. 5. Up and in. 6. Lift. And 7. Lift. And 8. Lift, and 9, and lift, and 10. And now let's do our counter pose to release the hips, which is your wide Virasa. I think you've done it pretty much every day. Go with knees to the edge of the mat, lower leg also. This is your starting position. And again, if you don't move from here, that's okay. Know that you are going to get your bottom on the floor. So have your blocks ready for your landing. Smart. Or your hands, another way to say it, which is like this. Some people may need more blocks. So throw them to them.
Yeah.
But you can always do, you can do this.
Oh, great!
The leanings are appeasing.
Good job, but that's okay. Doesn't matter how many you have. And we're sitting down. Yeah. Really, again, great one for joint mobility, great one for the hips.
No, you're just right there. You get
And just be aware of how this feels, where you are at today. You want to get to the point where you can kind of sit here and have a conversation
Without pain.
without discomfort.
Well, I want to do. I just want you
But maybe for you, maybe having another block is much, so you're not.
Do you want another block? Oh, there you go, that's
It just takes the edge off a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So, for the sake of it, let's just release out. However you can. And for the sake of and I definitely have to make at least 4 more videos on this. For the lady in the corner, we're going into this one with the hips. This one, lady in the corner. So, like we did yesterday, was it yesterday?
The day before.
The day before, thank you. Outward rotation, and again you can help yourself and bring it back. Right side, same time, and really 5 minutes, 10, really just that. And you can use your hands to really help you. And then another way to do it is not using your hands, you'll be using more of your back and your stomach. It's more core. But don't sacrifice the hip just to do no hands. I'd rather you do your hands because most of you need the hips first. And again, look where it is. Just be aware. Yep, that's where you are today. 1st of what? June.
I'll be tomorrow.
But where will you be in the 1st of July? We need to really have a group chat. Because then it's like, excuse me, but what have you been doing? Then you can all keep an eye on each other. Group chat. Outward. So you keep kind of doing this, and you get to really feel. You can see. You begin to feel how it becomes kind of more and more mobile. So it may feel really stiff right now. I get it. Like this is it, which is fine. But you'll start to do, like oiling, hinges on the door. It'll be more until it's really, really like pretzel-like me. And really, all of you can get like that. I promise you. Yeah, it just takes. All of you could. It just takes repetition. Other side, left. It's no big science. It's just regularity. Now be aware of your left side. The difference between the right and the left. Exactly. And really, the side I recommend the side that's, and you'll work through it to get to the equilibrium. So we're doing left. Exactly. So again, I'll make the videos of these because this is really important. Be aware here how you're doing individual. It's just the left, right? You haven't incorporated both. So what I would definitely say, let's just do an add-on here. An add-on now would be do both, meaning you go into this one. Now you're doing both. Do you see the difference? Okay. So first position, we grab, clasp the feet. Second position, it was elbows forward. A lot of you will be working with, I need to get my elbows forward. Yeah. Third, elbows down. Know where you're going. Number 1, number 2. Right. And remember here, we spoke about dristi, where you look. Every pose has a traditional place to look, which is very important. The dristi here is a head. Because I know some of you are, no. Because you can see from me, and I'll do it, the difference between me looking down, look what I do to my back. I'm a hunchback, not very pretty, versus me. See the difference? With my vertebrae. So the dristi governs the alignment, which is nice to know. Dristi, where you look, the intelligence of the pose. So ideally, you can still close your eyes for sure. I think it's very nice to do that, but know that you are forward projection. Okay, now let's, for the sake of it, we're taking a little detour here from the spine. For the sake of it, you did the first one. Let's release. Let's recap. First one was this. Let's just do it once. Outward rotation of your right. Recap. It's the video I have to make. Bring it back. Second is the left side. Okay, that's the first position. Second position was both. Okay, second position. Now you've got a little routine here. Okay, we've done that. I'm going to give you a third position. Okay, now this one, we're going to go outward rotation of your right. What would be the extension here from 1 to 2? It would be 3. You see how we're growing? And again, some of you will be doing this. Fantastic. So let me break it down. First position. Second position. Just know that you're trying to get your foot on your soft tissue of your groin. If you put it on your hip quads, it's painful. Really nasty business. So you're trying to get it there. Now, what's the most important thing here? The most important thing is the inhale. That's the most important thing, and I don't care if you just then come out of it. Cool. Take a breather, look at your phone, whatever, get back into it and do it again. Right side. Here's the first position. Second. Now here's the most important thing that everyone's going to remember of me. What is it? It's an inhale. Do what you can. And that's the most important thing. You're really pressing the hip to get up. And then release it out. Let it go. Good job. In the view version, the second position was, yeah. And now the most important position is to inhale. I'm really getting into, I'm really dealing with my knee. I'm dealing with the ligaments through my knee here because I don't want to pull them. We did the same thing standing on previous days. Inhale. How much can you bring it up? Don't worry where it is. What's that?
I said, I haven't got childbearing hips.
No, but don't worry, I know. It's still your
I've also got Maori thighs as well, which doesn't help.
So you're trying to come forward. What you're doing is you're pushing the hip to open. And in time, you can see with me, as I come forward, my knee comes down. And that's what will happen. Okay. Yeah. So it'll be like this in the beginning. You'll be maybe like this. Some of you will be like, I can't really come forward. Some of you will be like, okay, I've got it, I'm holding on, but I'm like that. That's it. And you're programming your body you're programming your hips to open. Yeah. And in time, you do this enough, little by little by little by little, and then before you know it, you've got it. Yeah. That and release out. Feel that. Okay, so that was our detour of hips. We'll go back to the spine. Back to our knees.
Thank you for that. I'd like to show them.
Yeah, no, I really need to make the videos of that. I think it's really important, so I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to do that today. That's what we just did, although you've got it on camera, but yeah. Okay, spinal therapy, here we go, back again. Right knee is bent, good job. Right hand is really open and plantar, parallel to foot, parallel. Open up those fingers, good habit, yeah. Yeah, right. And now really, again, I'm a big fan of really getting good placement of the hands. You can see how plantar my hands are. It's very important in yoga. Hug yourself, shoulder to knee, and then I'm kind of putting myself connected, hugging this way. So right, no, inside. You got it, parallel. And then now, left hand, slowly start. Just feel now, again, the most important thing is the movement. Some of you will be like this. You can't go because your T vertebrae is blocked. And ideally you're looking at your thumb. Yeah, and that's why you're also looking at your thumb, so you yourself can see where you're at. Exhale, that's enough of that, release it, and other side. Left. Now, beginning left knee, left hand, open parallel. Hug And then slowly start to keep your fingers really engaged. And just be aware of where you're at. Really nice one to do. And breathe. So again, freedom of the upper body. Be aware of that. Keep the breath alive. Exhale, release out. Come down and perhaps take a break. Now this time I'm on my toes. So just for a moment, just flex the toes. Good. And then maybe flatten them. So now I'm on my heels. I'm just releasing my lower back. I'm interlocking my hands, clasping, and I'm slowly turning to the side and pulling. Again, just putting all the blood back into your shoulder blades and traps. Now be aware of that. You did it standing. You know? And again, what are we doing? We are oiling the joints. It takes a bit of oil and lubrication. That's what you're doing. Something every day to lubricate the joints. Okay, so release. For the sake of it, we go lateral twisting seated again. Come around. And we're bringing right knee bent. Right knee bent. Inhaling high the left arm. Spinal twist. It's a lateral twist. Okay. Left. Now I'll modify. Okay, you can put high. Modification would be I'm holding my knee. Modification, I'm breaking it down. Take your right hand, support yourself on the mat. Yeah. Okay, next step would be I go further. Some of you will stay here and you will look over your right shoulder. That's fine. Some of you will go deeper, which is elbow over. Good job. Be aware of the difference. Foot is flexed and engaged. Inhale, look over your right shoulder. And again, you're trying to look as far away as possible. Feel the twist in your back and breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhale. Release. Now keep the position and just do a washing machine twist to the other side. So you're doing wishy-washy with your vertebrae. Now let's, for the sake of it, just do it again. Wishy-washy. Go to the other side. And we're not doing it, we're just twisting, not intensely, and release it out. So I'm doing wishy-washy. See how I go between my right hand knee, release through left hand. Really great to wake up your vertebrae. And then come back to neutral. Change, be aware you are working your hip here by bending the knee. Hip, left, other side. Nice and straight, flexed, ready to go. Inhale up, right arm. Modification, hold the knee. Support, going deeper. Right, yes. And inhale over your left shoulder. Twist, twist, twist as much as you can. Yeah. Try to get to the outside of your knee if you can. Yeah. And exhale, release. Now let's do washing machine. Twist to the right. Take a deep breath. Exhale and twist to the left. And twist to the right. And twist to the left. Really, really amazing one for spinal therapy. Okay. Come back to Shavasana. So remember, we had 3 positions. First was really flat, feet are pointed out, lying down. Again, I don't recommend that if lower back is an issue. I recommend knees up, If you have any lower back issues, this can be too intense for people. Not good. So second position is that. And third position would be you are seated. You decide what you feel you need. 3 positions. Flat, bent, or this. You choose. Whatever you feel you need.
If you're flat, sorry, I don't quite understand. If you're only flat on your back, what do you do with your legs?
This is the first position. The feet are pointed out. But I say, if you've got lower back issues, don't lie down flat. It's not good for your lower back. So I suggest bend your knees. It releases the pressure from your lower back.
Okay.
Yeah. And even if this doesn't feel so good, then I would just say come out of it, bend your knees in.
But when you're on your back like that, what do you then do?
You're doing, well, that's the first position. We're coming into meditation.
Okay.
So you choose. First you choose your position. Now, what are we doing with ourselves? Good question. We're relaxing, we're concentrating. What we're doing though, how do you do that? You can either follow your breath, breathe in, breathe out. For some people that's very difficult because their thoughts are really strong. So I recommend using a mantra, a spoken word. So you can say to yourself, inhale, let, exhale, go. Let go. So you use a spoken word. Okay? You can use, if you're seated, you use a mudra. You can just be relaxed here or here. I'm going with heart today. And we're working 5 minutes of complete surrender, spoken word of mantra. Again, if thoughts come as they do, just return to your breathing. It's a process of slowing down. Inhale and your exhale. Let us end with Om 3 times. Inhale. For showing up and sharing the practice together. Namaste.
Namaste.
Good job, everyone.
Thank you.
You did it.
You did.
You did it.
No, you did it.
No, you did it. I facilitated.